understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. the crowd shout.
This the series they warned you about.
Dust on your face, sweat on your brow. Outlaw dirt, feel the rumble now. Engine growl, dust clouds rise. ODS the truth, no disguise. Often replicated, but we the mold. Trophies up, who's bold? You wanted the best, we got the best. Outlaw dirt, no time for rest. Often replicated, never replaced. ODS, the kings you chased. Mudslinging tracks, adrenaline floods. Tires bite harder than a pit bull studs. Throttle wide open, no fear in the chest. Rivals left choking in our dirt cake quest. No brakes, just stakes, trophies gleam. Outlaw dirt, every racer's dream. You wanted the best, we got the best. Outlaw dirt, no time for rest. Often replicated, never replaced. ODS, the kings you chase. Booster tails fly, every level war. Paint scrapes paint, hear the engines roar. Knuckles white, grip tight, time to brawl. On the edge, one slip, lose it all. Gravel spitting, crowds yelling loud. ODS, we lead the crowd.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an Outlaw Dirt series. We are here with the Pro Late Model Dirt series here tonight. Week 3, I do believe we are here for week 3. I could be wrong. I am losing my weeks. I think it might be week 3, week 4. Let me take a look at the schedule. We are here for round 3 out of 10, so pretty stacked field here once again for Outlaw Dirt Series and Pro Late Models. Looks like we got about 22 drivers here on board with us here tonight. So take a look real quick who's sitting P1 right now. Will be Caleb Branch, I want to say his last name. Caleb Branch in the 29 machine is sitting pool right now with a 12.556. Then you got Dylan Coyle sitting right behind him in P2, and his brother Devin. Chris Thibodeau, one of our sponsors here in Outlaw Dirt Series as well. Thank you, Devin, for sponsoring us. I couldn't really do it without you and your work here in Outlaw Dirt Series. Joseph Grandy also out on the track right now. But we are going to get ready to advance here. Alright guys, go ahead and finish up whatever lap you guys are coming to right now. Whatever lap you guys are coming to, finish this up. But practice is going to end. Track's starting to wear off just a little bit, so slick tonight. We'll see as we get ready to advance into tonight's qualifying. Alright guys, you know the rules. 3 minutes, 2 laps. Go ahead and do your qualifying.
What are the rules?
You know the rule, Hunter. Alright, let's hop on board with somebody here. First car to go out onto the track. It looks like we're going to go on board with our Hunter McDougal in the 1X. Hunter McDougal in the 1X taking the track for the first lap. Hunter's going to take green this time, but he's going to stick to the bottom in 1 and 2. Down the backstretch clean. He's going to stay towards the middle in 3 and 4. See what lap time it is going to be for Hunter. First lap for Hunter McDougal is going to be a 13.201. 13.201 for Hunter McDougal. He's going to be sitting P1 right now. Ian sitting with a 13.854. A little bit faster than Dustin Burchett. Dustin's P2 right now. Then slower for Hunter McDougal. Brandon Carroll sitting P2 right now with 13.316. Last lap coming around turn number 4 for Brandon. Is it going to be faster? No, it's not going to be slower. Devin Coyle sitting P2, your point leader so far with Ryan Timms tied up. He's going to come out turn number 4. It's going to be slower as well as his first time was a 13.235. Bo Krebs back out here in Outlaw Dirt Series in the 168 machine. He's going to sit with a 13.247 on his last lap. Good job on Bo. Curtis Stafford. I am sorry, Curtis. It's been a while since you've been here. Caleb coming out for his first lap. Second lap coming around. His first lap was a 13.296. Last lap, is it going to be faster? Yes, it is. It looks like it's going to be a 13.261. 13.261. Rayfield's going to jump up to the top 5. He's going to be sitting 4th right now with 13.251. Rayfield stays P5, a little bit slower in lap number 2. Justin Stick jumps up to P3 with the 13.241. Stick, last lap coming out of turn number 4 is going to be slower, 13.296. And Trip Shepard, he's going to come out of nowhere in an 11 machine with a 13.222. Last lap coming out of 4. Is it better? No, it's not. It's going to be slower, 13.342 for Trip Shepard. Trip Shepard sitting P2, and that's going to round out your qualifying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter McDougal, Trip Shepard, Devin Coyle, Justin Stick, and Bo Krebs, your top 5. Hunter McDougal with a 13.201, so he's going to start pole here tonight in heat races. So congrats to Hunter McDougal on a pole position here tonight in Outlaw Dirt Series. As we get ready for heat race number 1. As the timer is running down. We have advanced, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 1 looks like this. Starting in inside of row number 1, your fastest qualifier here tonight will be Hunter McDougal. On outside of him would be Justin Sick. Inside of row number 2 would be Caleb Brash, and outside of him would be Chandler Stuckey. Inside of row number 3 would be Ryan Timmons and Ian Elrod. On the outside of him starting 6th, and inside of row number 4 would be Dylan Coyle and Dustin Burchett. Starting on the outside of row number 4 in that 8th position. Alright, heat race number 1. You guys are up. Let's have a good race here. Only one race per admin, which is just me until Sean shows up. But maintain the pace between 35-40 miles an hour, guys. The race starts at a turn number 4 or in the middle of 3 and 4. Not turn 3. It has to be in the middle or 4. Leader's choice. Good luck, guys. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into 3 and 4 this time by. Justin Sick got some fans in the chat. Let's see how he can do with 8 lap distance. Top 3 automatically advance into tonight's A main as well, guys. Rest to the consolation. But here we go, Hunter McDougal pacing the field right now, down the backstretch into 3 and 4. We're going to keep it at a nice pace. Pace truck pulls off, and we are racing.
Green flag.
Green flag here at Cedar. Hunter McDougal sitting P1, Justin Stick on top. Here comes Chandler on the top. He's pushing Ian Elrod right there as well. Pitting P4, Ryan Timmons. Caleb sitting in the final transfer spot. Hunter McDougal's finally got some competition behind him. Top has not showed up yet. Chandler, Dylan, and Ryan all right there. 3-car battle in the back there for 4th as we got a battle for 2nd between Caleb and Justin. Justin trying to hold off Caleb back there. Justin trying to get down and down with business here for heat race number 1. Hopefully get a win here and lock himself for a starting position. Justin's gonna stick to the top. Hunter McDougal loses some speed. Here comes Caleb. Caleb underneath of him. They're side by side. Caleb had it for a second. Here comes Ryan Timmons. Timmons on the top. Hunter McDougal still leading. 4 laps to go. Stick on top as well. Staying there. Feeling comfortable in the 2 car. Oh, and Caleb disappeared just for a little second there. As we got a slider for second. Not clear. He's still there side by side. Good racing. And Dylan Coyle has broken. He's going to have to go in. Yeah, he's going to pull in as we go back up to the top of the racetrack here with the battle for the lead. Justin Stick and Hunter McDougal all right there battling out. Stick, 2 laps to go. Can he get anything done? Here comes Caleb. Caleb looking for second. He was close to get it. Ryan Tim is going to take that final transfer spot away from Caleb. Caleb not giving up. Here comes Stick. White flag waving this time by for Hunter McDougal. Hunter McDougal leading the checkered so far. Justin's going to get a run. He's going to peek down low. Ryan Tim is right there. He's side by side. Stick all over the back end of Hunter. He's not going to stick there. And let's take a look at the results here. Hunter McDougal will take P1. Justin Stick P2. And Ryan Timmons your 3rd and final transfer spot into tonight's A main. Heat race number 2 looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on the inside of row number 1 will be Trip Shepard. On the outside of him will be Bo Krebs, and the inside of row number 2 will be John Lucian and Brandon Carroll on the outside of him. Inside row number 3 will be Chris Thibodeau and Austin Smith on the outside, and inside of row number 4 will be Miller Kangs. Kangs? I do apologize for that, Miller. Alright, heat race number 2, same way, guys. Let's get ready. Let's grid up. Maintain the pace between 35-40 miles an hour. Leader has choice out of turn number 4 or in the middle of 3 and 4, not turn 3. Only 1 caution per race. Good luck. Last week, we had a great race at Lanier. We went 35 out of 40 laps in Outlaw Dirt Series, and I tell you what, it was a good show for everyone. But Trip Shepard in a nice looking wrap in the 11 car, he's going to try getting something done here. Trip Shepard in the 11, Bo Krebs on the outside. Bo has a couple wins here in Outlaw Dirt Series as well. First time being back in Season 7 for Bo, so good to see Bo back here in Outlaw Dirt Series. But here we go. Trip Shepard maintains the pace between 35-40 miles an hour. Alright, here we go. Trip Shepard looking for the green. Goes into 3 in the middle right now. And we are racing for heat race number 2.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waving for heat race number 2. We're going to go on board with John here. John's going to stick it to the top. Brandon Carroll on the bottom. He's side by side for 3rd. Bo's looking for the lead right now. He's going to peek underneath the Trip. He's not going to get it. Trip Shepard holds off P1 so far. John holding off the final transfer spot. We got a couple cars in the back battling it out. Austin Smith back there looking pretty good. I have to possibly restart my training paints after this because I know Austin Smith's wrap not working for me. So I have to restart my training paints. But Bo takes the lead over Trip Shepard now. Here comes John on the top. Bo takes the lead with to go. Trip falling back just a little bit. Here comes John on the top. Trip wants to get back on the top of the racetrack. John gets a run, hits the wall, loses his speed. Here comes Brandon. Brandon Carroll as well. John Lucian. Oh. all over the back end of Trip. I do apologize for that. Here goes a slider. John looking for P2. Trip gets it right back. Here comes Brandon. Brandon's in the mix for the battle for second as Bose is going to walk away with heat race number 2. Trip on top. Brandon on top. Oh, contact from Brandon with Trip. They're 3 wide for second. John takes it for second. Trip gets it right back. John right there. Side by side for second. Trip's going to have it right at the line. Two laps remaining. John with another slider in 1 and 2. Trip right there. He's side by side. Here comes Brandon. Brandon Carroll on the bottom. He's going to try a 2 for 1. He's going to split it 3 wide. White flag waving. They're 3 wide for second. Brandon Carroll up to P2. Here comes John. He's going to throw it 3 wide. John's on the bottom looking for second. He's not going to get it. Brennan will take P2. Who's going to take P3? And it's going to be John Lucian taking P3 as Tripp was trying everything there at the end to hold him off. Well, what a race, but your top 3 will be Bro Krebs, Brandon Carroll, and John Lucian that advance into tonight's A-Main. Heat race number 3 looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting inside of row number 1 will be Devin Coyle. On the outside of him will be Stephen Rayfield. Inside of row number 2 will be Curtis Dafferson, and outside of him will be Joseph Grandy. Inside row number 3 will be Jay Henderson and Seth Krebs, and starting in that back row and inside of row number 4, starting 7th will be Justin Henderson. Justin Henderson rounding out your field here in heat race number 3. Alright, heat race number 3, same thing guys, 35, 40 miles an hour. Leader has a choice out of turn number 4 or in the middle.
That's my car owner. That's my baby boy. Yeah, it is, Daddy.
So we got a couple guys here that looks like to be teammates here.
That's my Pepe. Well, actually, Goose is. Hey, Goose. Love you, Pepe.
Alright. Oh, man, these guys are going at it. Goose, if you don't know, is Jay Henderson on the track.
Mike Brown.
Yep. Alright, so Devin Coyle getting
my,
a win last week
car,
at
man.
Lanier.
I
A
mean,
good race at Lanier. Like you said, he led 35. Actually, he led 40 laps at Lanier last week. It was a good race. Can he get it done here tonight? I don't know. It's a very, very tough track. We've been practicing all week, and I think he's ready to rock and roll as he starts here. Pole and heat race number 3. Here we go, down the back stretch out of turn number 2. Devin Coyle, Stephen Rayfield, Curtis, Joseph, Jay, Seth, and Justin. Here we go into 3 and 4. We are racing.
Green, green, green.
Devin's going to get a great start, but Rayfield right behind him. Rayfield's not going to give up on the top. Here comes Curtis in the 15. Joseph Grandy as well in the mix. Grandy wants to make the top 3 to make tonight's A-Main. Rayfield going to go to the bottom. Slider for P1. Here we go. Devin takes it right back. Rayfield right behind him. Jay Henderson slowly holding that bottom. Wants to get on top of it, but he's making it work there in the middle and the bottom. Rayfield all over the back end of Devin right now for this lead as we come to 5 to go. Joseph Grandy as well, trying to get around Curtis here for the final transfer spot. You might see something aggressive here from Joseph. You never know as they're side by side. Jay's going to throw it 3 wide down the backstretch. A little bit of contact. Here comes Joseph in the middle. More cars in the back. Seth Krebs also in the mix. Seth on the top. Seth in the wall. He's going to fall back. Battle for the lead. Rayfield had it for a second. Coyle getting it right back. Devin looking pretty good. They're side by side. More contact going in the back between Jay and Curtis. Jay and Curtis going at it right now. Rayfield trying to take his time and get around Devin. He's going to have it for a split second as we hit 2 laps to go. Devin's on the top. Rayfield on a slider move. Here we go. Down the back stretch side by side. Coming from Devin, Joseph Grandy in the mix. All 3 right there. Side by side, white flag waving. Devin Coyle on the bottom. Rayfield on the top. Sorry, Joseph Grandy. He's going to get a run. Grandy on the bottom. Slider move. Try to cut him down. Rayfield's going to get a run. A little bit of contact. More contact going in the back. And that is going to round out your heat. What a mess.
What a race.
What a mess that was, but what a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. Devin Coyle will take home P1. Joseph Grandy second, and Stephen Rayfield rounding out in your P3 position. Only one B main. One B main here. And it looks like top 9. Alright, B main, only top 9 make the A main. Let's try to make it a good 15 laps, no cautions. So let's get gridded up. Let's have a good race. Alright, let's get into your feature, your feature B main lineup. On the inside of row number 1 will be Caleb Brash. On the outside of him will be Trip
How many
Shepard.
go out of this one?
Inside of row number 2 will be Curtis Stafferson and Chandler Stuckey.
20 makes or
Row number 3 inside will be Austin Smith and Jay Henderson. Inside of row number 4 will be Ian Elrod and Chris Thibodeau on the outside of him. Inside of row number 5 will be Seth Krebs and Dustin Burchett on the outside of him. Inside of row number 6 will be Miller Kangas and Justin Henderson. And inside of row number 7, tagging the end, will be Dylan Coyle. And that rounds out your B main lineup. Alright guys, this is going to be the same way. Maintain the pace between 35-40 miles an hour. Leader has a choice out of 4 or in the middle of 3 and 4, not in turn 3. Only 1 caution from the admin as well, guys. Let's just try to keep it clean. Understand, top 9 make it. Don't have to be aggressive if you don't make it. They ain't going to hurt you. You do have a drop week in the Pro Late model, so take the first week if you show up for all 10 weeks. So let's try to make this a good one, guys, and race with a lot of people with respect here. But here we go. Caleb, just give you a heads up, you are blinking just a little bit.
Alrighty.
Trip, if you can, just try to enter the track as safely as you can. Make sure you're clear. If we get a caution, I'll give you a wave around if you're a lap down. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into 3 and 4. Green flag waving out of turn number 4.
Green flag.
And he's going to probably need a black clear. Maybe not. Usually you might do. But Caleb right now sitting in that 1's position. Chandler Stuckey right there. Running P2. Will go to the battle for P9 as Dustin Burchett right there. 4-car battle for that transfer spot. None of these guys want to go home. Ian as well involved. Couple cars right there. More cars getting involved. Dylan on the move. Dylan Coyle sitting in that 9th position. More and more chaos going back here. Trip Shepard makes the race, but he's going to be a lap down. Ian holding off that final transfer spot now, as Dylan's going to work the bottom. Ian on the top. Great battle around the racetrack. Chris Thibodeau up to P4 right now. Like I said, I got to update these wraps. As I can tell, some of these guys do not have their wraps as usually they do. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm going to take a look at it. But man, battle throughout the whole field as we got 10 laps to go in this B main. Chandler battling for P1 with Caleb. Caleb right there side by side. Here comes Curtis. Curtis as well ripping the top in the 15 machine. Curtis is going to get the job done on the top. He almost had P2. He smacked the wall. Ian holding off P number 9 as he gets into Dylan. Little bit of contact. Dylan might be broken. And caution is going to be out. Not too sure who was on. I'm going to take a look back there. I'll try to hop on board with Ian here. And Ian, a little bit too much on the throttle, getting in the back of the 99 machine. So Ian's going to serve his first EOL of the night. Alright, Ian, that's going to be on you for getting in the back of the 99 there. You're going to serve your first EOL of the night.
Can I quick repair?
You do have a quick repair, but you will probably be to the end of the line. This, if you're going in for a quick repair, just be quick, because I do believe we are 2 to go. Clear blacks. Oh, Trip Shepard. Trip, I'm actually giving you a wave around. Sorry, I forgot. Are you lap down?
I don't believe so.
You guys on lap 8 or lap 7?
Hang on, we're not going green.
Shepard is a lap down.
Alright. Alright, I'm just going to extend it. I forgot about you, Trip. There you go. Make it fair for you. Alright, guys. Next time by, 1 to go. There you go, Trip. You should be good now. Alright guys, no more admin cautions. It's all going to be iRacing from here on out. Just try to race with a lot of respect here, guys. Remember, only 9 make the A main. Double up, fill in some spots, guys, if you have to. I'll clear the blacks if you need it. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back down into 3 and 4. Caleb has the lead as we get ready to come to 7 to go, and green flag is out.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waiting for Caleb. Caleb off to a great start. Couple cars in the back. All iRacing cautions from here on out. Cannot call a single one.
I need to clear.
Go to the battle for P9 as Dylan Coyle trying to hold off a couple cars back here. As Justin Henderson is in the mix for a transfer spot as well. What a mix of events we got. Justin Henderson sitting out of a race spot. Dylan trying to make some moves on the 99. He's on the inside of 99. 9's going to cut him off just a little bit. Miller cutting him off just a little bit. Here comes Justin on the top. Justin's going to rip the top, possibly go 3 wide for a transfer spot. Justin's going to get around Miller. Dylan makes it move. Dylan sitting P9. Miller on the bottom. They're side by side. Justin looking pretty good right now as he sits P8. Dylan still holding off that final transfer spot as Miller trying to get around him. 2 laps remaining in tonight's B main. We're going to stay on board for the final transfer spot to see what happens. Justin Henderson making some mistakes. Oh, and the 11, a Trip Shepard gets into the 99. No caution, no caution. Hop off the track. Thank you. And it looks like Dylan will possibly round out in the 9th spot, getting into tonight's A main. Caleb taking home P1, Curtis 2nd, Chris Thibodeau 3rd, Seth 4th, Chandler, Jay, Austin, Justin, and Dylan all advance into tonight's A main. Alright, we're going to need the heat race winners to the waiting room. I'll pull you guys up one by one. 3 minutes on the track, guys. 3 minutes on the track. Just get your car prepared for a 40-lap A main here tonight. And I forgot I was in the waiting room there. Alright, give me a second, guys, as I get ready to bring in heat race number 1 winner. Alright, let's bring them in real quick. Give me a second. Alright, let's bring in Hunter McDougal, the first heat race number 1 winner. Alright, Hunter, you got a copy?
Oh.
Alright, Hunter. Well, congrats on a nice heat race number 1 win, Hunter. Take us back how you felt and what you got to do to prepare yourself for tonight's 40-lap A main as you start pool here.
Well, it felt nice getting a quick time and then finally actually getting a heat race. It feels nice to finally make the show. It's the first time in Pro Late Model I actually made the show, so hopefully I can keep the train rolling.
Oh yeah, 100%. Going to last week at Lanier, not too sure what happened. I think this is definitely going to help you out here in points-wise. Hopefully, you can end up in the top 3. You going to try saving some tire here tonight, or are you just going to, run with the flow like everyone else is?
I'll probably just run with the flow or see what the guys behind me are running or if somebody goes by me, but if I need to conserve, I'll conserve. It should be a fun race.
All right. Well, Hunter, congrats on heat race number 1, man, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of the night.
All right, thank you.
All right, that was Hunter McDougal, heat race number 1 winner. Bring in the big bad wolf, Bo Crab. Hey, Bo, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on the heat race number 2 win. Looked pretty good out there. Definitely had a nice gap behind you. Take us back how you felt and what you got to do to prepare yourself for your 4 laps here at Cedar.
Yeah, we were a little short on gear, so made that small adjustment.
All right, guys, if you can, just
And
pull off the track this time by.
the my bad. Uh, felt pretty good. Just a little short on gear, so just tightened it up a lot. And it's gonna end up on the wall. I already know it. So just gonna try to roll around for 15, 20 and stay up front, and then charge hard.
Oh, 100%, Bo. Well, man, you start second here tonight, and hopefully we see you in the top three, like we usually do almost every week whenever you used to show up.
Yeah, that's the goal at the end of the day.
All right, Bo. Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully you come on top big.
Yep. See you soon.
All right, we're gonna bring in heat race number 3, Devin Coyle in here. Let's bring in Devin. Devin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, dominant performance in heat race number 3. Looking pretty good. Please give me a second. Yeah, no one on the track this time, please. No one. Everyone off. If you have to use the restroom, go for it right now. All right, where was I? All right, heat race number 3, man. You look pretty good. Battling with Chandler, or not Chandler, Rayfield there. You guys were going at it for pretty much almost 8 laps. Take us back how you felt and what are you gonna do to prepare yourself here for a 40-lap A main.
Yeah, man. Me and Rayfield was throwing doors there in the heat race. Don't really know what to expect in the main event. We all know it's Cedar. A lot of haymakers are going to be through. It's just really easy and who can survive to the and keep their nose clean. Gonna try to stay up front and hopefully we can keep it up there. Just don't know how it's gonna go.
100%, man. Well, Devin, good luck to you here tonight. Hopefully you can get another win and possibly get yourself a nice points lead over Ryan Timms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Devin, best of luck.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right, well, that was Devin Coyle, your heat race number 3 winner. As we are getting ready to gear up for the 40-lap A main, just want to give a shout out to Chris Thibodeau's sponsors. I couldn't do it without them. I can't remember their name exact, but you got the Raging Cajun, I do believe, of Chris Thibodeau. And also Dubby, I did forget about them. Dirt Late Nation Designs. I don't believe I have Vertex Graphics on there. I do believe they dropped us. I'm not too sure. Have to try to get them back for next season maybe. But overall, good to be here in Outlaw Dirt Series, and hopefully we have a good night. So let's get ready for tonight's A main. All right, guys, are you guys ready to rock? I'm going to take that as a yes. You guys ready? You guys done with the bathroom? I wouldn't if I were you. Alright, I'm going to wait till about 3:30 left or about 3 minutes left of it, then I'm advancing into tonight's A main, guys. Alright, so we're going to wait until we can get ready. We're going to give about another 47 seconds here for you guys to use the restroom. Because I did make a mistake on that on our first week at Eldora. Wasn't really prepared. But Justin, welcome to the chat, brother. Welcome to the chat, Justin. Let me know who you guys are cheering for into tonight's A main. I will be bringing up your list of drivers who's going to be coming on board. All right, guys, 2 seconds and advancing. All right, remember, boys, no coming across the mic. If you cause 2 cautions here tonight, you'll be asked to park it for the rest of the night. You'll still get your points. If you did not listen, you will be removed from the race, and you will not get your points for the race. But overall, guys, let's have a good race here. Respect us, and let's try to have a good 40 laps. Everyone gets 2 fast repairs. That's about it. All right, let's start with our feature lineup on the outside of row number 9. Will be Dylan Coyle. Dylan Coyle on outside of row number 9. Justin Henderson on the inside of him, starting 17th here tonight. On outside row number 8 will be Austin Smith. On the inside of him will be Jay Henderson. Outside of row number 7 will be Chandler Stuckey and Seth Krebs on that inside of him. Outside row number 6 will be Chris Thibodeau and Curtis Dafferson on the inside. Outside row number 5 will be Caleb Branch and Stephen Rayfield. Outside row number 4 will be John Lucian and Ryan Timmons. Outside of row number 3 will be Joseph Grandy and Brandon Carroll. Outside of row number 2 will be Justin Sick, and inside of him will be Devin Coyle, your heat race number 3 winner.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Outside of row number 1 will be Bo Krebs, heat race number 2.
Everybody.
And Hunter McDougal starting pole here tonight as we got 40 laps to go.
Hey, we need to push truck on the front stretch. Push truck on the front stretch.
He went to get a beverage.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Oh, Austin Smith late to gridding. Alright guys, let's double up here, double up. 1 to go next time by. We're going to be going, maintain the pace between 35-40 miles an hour. Leader has a choice in the middle of 3 and 4 or out of 4, guys. Good luck. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our A main here tonight. We went 35-40 last week with 18 cars at Lanier. Can we at least get 40 laps clean here as we're at Cedar Lake? I don't want to doubt myself as I knock on wood, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into 3 and 4 this time by Hunter McDougal looking for green, and we are racing.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Hunter McDougal off to a great start. Bo Krebs right there, 3 wide already. Devin was in mix. Here comes Brandon. Bo taking the lead right now. He's staying to the bottom middle of the racetrack. Hunter McDougal stays to the top. Side by side for the lead. Great racing so far. Hunter stays on top. Bo on the bottom. Bo's going to get a run on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Justin Stick. Stick on the bottom and the top. 3 wide right there. Devin Coyle might have some competition. Devin Coyle probably playing it safe here as they're going to all try to stay right there. A little bit of contact there with Stick and Devin. Stick's going to fall back. Coyle takes P2 over Hunter McDougal. Hunter McDougal falling back to P3, possibly P4 now as Brandon Carroll's in the mix. Bo Krebs on the bottom of the racetrack making it work, and I'm not too sure if I saw somebody. It could have been just my eyes, but man, what a race we have so far between these guys. Brandon Carroll holding it all strong on the bottom, trying to get a nice run here on Devin Coyle as we got 35 laps to go already into tonight's main. Joseph Grandy as well making a run to the front. Stick trying to get that top to stick right there for him. Joseph Grandy's going to peek to the inside. He might have it coming out of turn number 4. Grandy looking for P4. He's going to take it. Brandon Carroll running that middle, trying to run down your second place runner. Grandy's right there as well. Caleb blinking in the back like normal. A lot of cars, a lot of people all over the racetrack. It is too close to what to call right now because, man, this is a battle between everyone. But here comes Devin Coyle. Coyle looking for the lead on Bo Krebs. Coyle's going to get a little bit tight, pushes up the track. Bo's going to get a great start or a great run there. He's going to stay committed to the bottom. Brandon has some company still from Joseph, and here comes Stick on the top. Stick and Ryan Timms working the top. Here comes Rayfield. Rayfield in the 57 machine. 3 wide with Ryan Timmons and Stick. He's going to stay to the bottom. A little bit of contact there with Rayfield. Or, sorry. Oh,
Dude, I mean, my God, bro.
Off the mic, guys. Don't come across the mic. Hunter McDougal comes across Rayfield just a little bit, doesn't give him no room. And that's going to mess him up just a little bit. The Grandy trying to make something work on the top as Devin and Bo going back at it once again for the lead. Devin pushes tight once again on the bottom. Gets a nice run, but he just can't get it to stick on the bottom. Brandon Carroll right behind him as well with Joseph Grandy trying to make something work here. Brandon has some company tight, pushes up. He's going to give the spot to Joseph. Here comes Hunter McDougal again. Hunter McDougal in the one car making it work on the bottom once again. Brandon Carroll trying to get around Joseph Grandy as Grandy takes P3. Stick as well on the top. He's making the top work now. Back up to the front between Devin and Bo. Bo right there with Devin. They're both right there, nose to tail. Devin not giving up on Bo. A little bit of contact just to shake him up. Devin's going to stay committed. Bo to the top now. He might have a lane change here on the top of the racetrack now. Devin's going to stay committed to the bottom. Here comes Joseph Grandy. Grandy's working the top now. He's running down your second place runner, Devin. 23 laps to go. Devin holding off P2, looking pretty good still. Joseph Grandy right there, not giving up. We'll go back here with Brandon Carroll and Ryan Timmons. Ryan Timmons sitting P6, tied with Devin. That's sitting P2 right now. And as I say that, Joseph Grandy was peeking to the inside of Devin. Devin's one of those guys who's like to wait to the end of the race to start pushing. I was talking to him last week. He said usually the setups don't usually come in until late in the race. As you can tell, it's starting to work a little bit as we get halfway through this race. 20 laps to go already. He's working all around Bo's, trying to get something to work here. Slider line from both drivers. Bo's going to get to the top first. Devin's right there, side by side, not giving up. Chris Thibodeau in the back right now, battling with John Lujan. John Lujan right there and a run in the middle, side by side. That's for 10th. Ryan Timms up to top 5 right now. Joseph Grandy gets run around Devin Coyle. Devin's blinking just a little bit. He gets tight. He's still blinking. Stick right there, trying to get around him. Devin's going to try to get his grip going once again as he's falling back just a little bit. Might think, does he have some type of damage that's making him fall backwards, or maybe just the tire wear, maybe pushing himself just a little bit too hard here at Cedar as Ryan Timmons and Justin Stick are battling out. Ryan Timmons all over the back end of Devin. Stick on the bottom of the middle right there. Battle for 4th. Stick has it for 2nd. Now Ryan Timmons going to take it. Ryan Timmons still holding off that P4 over Justin Stick, but he's got to run down Devin Coyle. That's running P3 right now. Joseph Grandy trying to make the track work right now. He's running down your leader, Bo. Ryan Timmons pushing that car right now to its limits. He is trying his best to get around Devin as he's going to stay to the top, possibly carry his momentum as he does right there, as you can tell by the run. He's looking for a slider here in 1 and 2. He's not going to get it. He's going to stay to the middle. Devin gets the nice run. He gets the nice run out of that. Devin sees the line. He's going to stay at the top now. Your top 3 are kind of even out. Let a car length a little bit. Joseph Grandy's going to stay to the bottom. He might figure something out there too. Granny did do a faster lap than Bo did on that last lap. But so did Devin. Devin's got that car on the rails now. Devin's working the 44 machine as he went fast overall. 10 laps to go already in tonight's A main. Great battle going on between all these drivers. 3 wide, 2 wide throughout the whole race. Even spread it out. Top line, it went to bottom, middle, top. It was all mixed here tonight. So we got 9 laps to go as Ryan Timmons all over the back end of Devin again. Ryan trying to get that top 3 position as Bo blinking just a little bit there. Joseph Granny, he's trying everything in the 518 machine to get a nice run, but here comes Devin in the 44. He's trying to take his second position back, put a car length and points behind Timmons there.
Yellow flag is out.
And yellow is going to be out. Looks like it's going to be on Austin Smith here in the 21 machine. Take a look here.
My fault. I was trying to get it off the wall and just couldn't get it off there.
Hey, Curtis, how bad's my front end?
And Austin just catches the wall there, and it looks like he broke. So Austin is definitely going to be possibly done for the night as Justin, clips him, but we'll see what happens here. Austin, keep me updated when you have 35 seconds or less. I need to know when we are one to go, guys.
You had a little bit of damage when you pulled up next to me that I can tell on the front end. But other than that, you look good.
It is going to be a single file restart under 10 laps to go, guys. Keep it up. It was doing pretty good there.
Gotta get a black clear.
I do believe we are one to go. Austin, how much time you got?
Oh, just let it go. Just let it go. I caused it.
We're one.
So just go ahead and go.
All right, guys, here we go. Maintain the pace between 35-40, guys. And green flag is back out for your A main. Bo with a great start behind him. Grandy, Devin, all right behind him. Devin's kind of swinging on the top. He's trying to get something working. Ryan Timmons right there as well. 5 laps to go. Ryan Timmons making some mistakes. So is Joseph Grandy. Grandy goes back to the top. Devin trying to get something worked out here in the 44 machine to run down Joseph Grandy, but here comes Timmons. Ryan all over the back end of Devin with 4 laps to go. A great battle for P3 as your leader is off and gone right now. Devin trying to hold off P3 over Ryan Timmons. Ryan's trying everything to get around him. He just gets to run, but Devin just holds him off very well. Ryan, anything he can do in the 39 machine. I do believe it's 38 for Ryan Timmons as we got 2 laps to go already. Double sticks in the air for your leader. We're going to stay on a battle for the third between these two guys. Ryan Timmons and Devin Coyle going at it with white flag remaining. Coyle's going to slip up. Timmons get a nice run. Coyle into the slick. Timmons right there. Coyle's going to do to the bottom. Slider line from Coyle. Timmons on the wall. And Devin Coyle will take P3.
Good run, Devin.
Alright, I need a top 3 to the front stretch without wrecking no one. Top 3 to the front stretch with wrecking no one. Also head to the waiting room for your interview. At the end of the night, guys, if you have a problem with anyone, you pull a ticket and we'll get to you at the end of the night. Alright, you guys are good. Just go ahead into the waiting room. I'll pull you guys up.
Dude, I black screen or froze going into 1 and 2 when you was behind me, Grandy.
Alright, let's get our interviews real quick. As we bring in Devin Coyle. Coyle, we're going to go back 10 laps like we usually do. Slow it down. I do about right here. So what a good race between these guys, but let's bring in Devin Coyle or heat race or finisher tonight in P3. Devin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, you look pretty good out there. Definitely thought you had a run on Bo there. Did you expect the top to come in like very late in the race like it did there, or you think maybe the middle or bottom would have stayed better for you?
No, man. Honestly, I think I had something for him there. Believe it or not, I kind of my screen froze going down into turn one, and it allowed Grandy to get around me. And then the very next lap, getting into one, that's when I bounced it off the wall because I lost sound and it froze again, and then my sound come back and it froze again. So luckily, I was able to just lose one spot there
Oh yeah,
and hang on.
100%. Ryan Timmons was also making a move there on the end. Take us back. What was going on? Were you just making a mistake, or what do you think that was going on? Were you just missing your line?
Uh, Kind of a little bit of both. I was kind of watching him in my rear view. I seen getting into one, I had a pretty big gap on him, and then yeah, I guess I kind of missed the line in one and two, and three and four. Yeah, I kind of just went for the protection line, thinking that he was gonna throw the slider.
Oh, hey, 100%, Devin. Well, hey, I think this is definitely going to help you out in points. Definitely shake some things up, though. So congrats on a third place run here tonight. Before you go, Devin, is there anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yes, sir. As always, XL Sim Sports. For all those speed rats for keeping me fast. Hoosier Tire by Goose. Uh, Rayfield's Driving Academy. 51 Designs. Come see us. And yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, man. Well, congrats on a top 3 here tonight, man, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yes, sir. I'll be back.
All right, awesome.
See you, buddy.
All right, that was Devin Coy, your P3 finisher here tonight. Let's bring in P2, Joseph Grandy. Joseph, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man. Hey, congrats on the second place run here tonight. Take us back. What you could have possibly done different to possibly get around Bo there, as Bo was pretty much leading this race.
I could have qualified a little better. Track conditions, he would have had to have messed up. I thought I might have had something on that last restart going to the bottom 1 and 2, but my car actually felt worse. I thought it'd be the opposite, but yeah, just tried staying steady. Didn't really want to run the top because I didn't want my spoiler getting ripped off, and it wasn't really faster anyway. So I just took the safe route around and moved up a few positions and got a second.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. When you got around there, Devin, did you think maybe that bottom or middle might have came back in for you, or you think it was just going to be staying top dominant for the entire race?
I thought maybe the top would lose a little bit of speed. I think it did in 1 and 2. Actually, my last lap there, I probably should have went to the bottom sooner in 3 and 4. My last lap, I was over a tenth quicker running the bottom on 3 and 4. So maybe if I tried that sooner, I might have had something. But I'll take a second any day.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Joseph, congrats to you on a second place run here tonight. Is there anybody on the car you want to thank before you take off?
Yeah, Aiden over at Raise the Bar gives awesome sets. All the guys over at RMDB, Catalytic Recovery, Shaggy TV, Hinkle Homes, Highlight Cinematography, Mad Rabbit, my girlfriend Olivia, and appreciate you guys putting on the league.
All right, 100%, Joseph. Well, hey, congrats on the second place run, man, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Thanks, man.
All right, that was Joseph Granny, your P2 sitter. All right, let's bring in your A main winner, the big bad wolf, Bo Krebs. Bo, you got a copy?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hey, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, nice. Hey, take us back, man. That A main, it was pretty much all yours when it went green. Didn't think that top would have came in as sooner than what you thought when you possibly saw Joseph coming. I don't know what made you go up to the top there during mid of the race. You looked pretty committed to the bottom there.
Yeah, I knew the
Go ahead.
top was going to be where it was at. It was just a matter of when I was done rolling the bottom, try to conserve tires, and go blast a curb for however many more laps. And I was telling my brother in the Discord call, and it's like, I think I'm going to roll around about 10 or 15, and I got to the lead way sooner than I thought I was going to. I honestly didn't expect to get to the lead on lap 1, but I just rolled the bottom, and I think I stretched out a bit, and they caught back up, and I could feel whoever it was behind me just beating on my back bumper, and I was like, okay, it's time to go. And I think that was right around lap 15, which is where I wanted to go up. So moved up and just blasted the wall. I guess it wasn't really much of a curb and held on.
Oh, yeah, 100%, man. You did look pretty good out there. Devin definitely did give you a shot for your money here, but it paid price as Joseph Graney did get around him. Did you think tonight's race was probably like kind of try to save some tire for this late race caution, or did you just wanted to see it go green for the whole race?
I seen the yellow and I definitely didn't want it after we went green. I knew my tires were getting ready to fire, which they ended up firing down the back straightaway after we took the green again. So I definitely don't think I needed it. I don't think I needed the yellow. I think I would have been better off green because I already had a little bit of a gap. But ended up working out the same either way and happy with the result.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Bo, congrats on a win here in Outlaw Dirt Series once again. Is there anybody on the car you want to thank before you take off?
Yeah, Mighty Duck Graphics, Mighty Duck Design Co., Traction Labs, Advanced Roofing Techniques, South County Muffler, Hurricane Wraps and Designs, Krebs Family Racing, Twisted Motorsports, Double Zero Dig Labs, Akios USA, Hurricane Promotions, All Pro Towing, Longhorn Race Cars. There's many other people. I'm forgetting them all. Can't think of them all enough.
Well, Bo, all I can say is it's a lot of sponsors to name off, and I don't blame you. Well, congrats once again, Bo, and hopefully we see you again here pretty soon. I know it was pretty much like one of those races you can make, but hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, I'd like to make it. Just got to work around my work schedule.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, man, like I said, congrats to you, and hopefully you have a good weekend.
Thank you.
All right, well, like I said, that was Big Bad Wolf, Bo Krebs there. As we just get done doing interviews, let's take a full look at your results here in Outlaw Dirt Series real quick. Bo Krebs comes on top. Joseph Granny P2. Devin Coyle P3. Ryan Timmons sitting P4. Justin Stick coming in P5. Rayfield P6. Brandon Carroll 7th. Caleb 8th. Hunter McDougal, your pool sitter, drops in 9th. Chris Thibodeau 10th. Dylan Coyle 11th. John Lucian 12th. And let's see. Curtis sitting in at 13th. Seth 14th. Chandler sitting 15th, Jay Henderson 16th, Justin 17th, and Austin Smith, of course, bringing out that only caution we had tonight. He'll be routing up in your 18th position here tonight. But like I said, once again, guys, thank you for coming out. Hopefully everyone enjoyed a good night here in Outlaw Dirt Series, and hopefully we'll be back again next Sunday. I do believe will be round 4. Round 4 for the Super or Pro Late models. I want to say Super will be at Charlotte. Charlotte for the Pro Late models. For the 358 mods, make sure you guys tune in. They'll be at I-55 this week, and it looks like next week for the 358, so we'll have to push back a week. So round 4 for the 358s will not be a thing for next week due to a race going on. But overall, guys, thank you guys for coming out. Hopefully everyone has a good night. Peace.
You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass, you hold. My soul when I was falling, you moved the clouds to stop me from